Hi there, I'm Dr. Lucky DJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I talk about all things in between being and becoming a pharmacist. How you doing? You alright? Welcome to day 21 of Vlogmas. Let's go with this Vlogmas, and I hope you have enjoyed every bit of it. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Let everyone, especially you, benefited from this, okay? And this video's conversation is for the moments when everything feels like too much. We all had those days, right? These are the days when motivation is low, energy is off, progress feels slow, and it's hard to explain why. You just know you're in a funk. And I understand it. This isn't about being lazy. It's really about being human. Oftentimes we want to act like, oh, I'm lazy, I'm this, I'm that. No, you're just human. You're going through something. You might be experiencing something, and then the trauma reacts, even though your thoughts, your speech, not the thoughts, your speech, even though you may have the words for it, but your body responds to it. And especially you're someone who has responsibilities, has goals, has purpose, and still has days where moments just feel heavy. There are moments when things aren't happening like you would want them. Things aren't happening fast enough. Effort doesn't seem to be paying off. Emotions pile up quickly, and your body and your mind just say, not today. It's you find yourself having a no day. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to be responsible for nothing today. No. The answer is no, right? And the mistake most people feel like, oh, it's like, you have that moment, but most people make the mistake of making it waiting to feel like you're ready. And you don't necessarily have to wait to feel like you're ready. But movement rarely starts with motivation. Sometimes we want to, motivate ourselves to get out this way or motivate ourselves to start. And it's not necessarily that sometimes. It's just simply about moving, making a decision to move. Now, I want to share with you some principles, well, not some principles, like a couple tools that I use when I feel I'm in a funk. And if that's you, I know it's during the holidays time and people are drained from work. Some are still working, me. And you feel drained and tired and just feel like the weight of just a year, right? I'm gonna show you some tools I have that help me get out of a funk, right? And also not just me, just someone who's just life be lifing. And when life is lifing, these are some things. One is that phone a friend. And one of the first things someone who has learned how to move through a funk would do is really just phone a friend. Not to perform, not to complain endlessly, but to just say out loud what's really sitting heavily on you. Just really say it. There's something powerful about hearing your own thoughts spoken. And when you hear it, it's like, it wasn't that bad. Or, oh, it's something about hearing those thoughts. Sometimes as well, that friend helps you laugh your way out of it. Sometimes they remind you of who you are. Sometimes they just listen. With nothing, just let you get the floor and just listen. And that's enough to get you moving again. And yes, sometimes that friend isn't available. And when that friend isn't available, I want to you go to number 2, which is take it to God unfiltered. Simply take it to God. When that friend is unavailable, the next move is to take it straight to God. Not polished, not old, uber religious and spiritually, Lord, I come for you all. No, just not pretty. Just someone who has grown spiritually knows sometimes prayer looks like tears. I remember this thing on Instagram that always goes to say, like, it's just an image when it's like You see a paper and you see tears on it, just said amen. Because sometimes that's all you got. When life is so full, you're so full, that's all you got. Sometimes it sounds like frustration. Sometimes it's just simply silence. Sometimes it's God, I don't know what to do next. Sometimes it's God, I don't believe. I don't believe, but Father, Father, I believe, but help my unbelief. Sometimes it's just that. And all of that is allowed. Because that release really matters. Because you can't move forward while holding everything in. You can't move forward while holding everything in. And the funk is there for a reason. And that release. You try to release to a friend. I would say, look, try God. And another thing, third tool you can do is we honestly listen to God. We still wait on that friend to call. They haven't called. Here's another strategy that works beautifully when energy is low. Just turn on something in the background. A sermon, a podcast, a YouTube video, saving your watch later list, playlist. Look, shameless plug, like let's grow through this Vlogmas, right? Even a conference show. Not to avoid responsibility, but to just create momentum. Sometimes someone who understands productivity knows silence can amplify resistance, but sound can really soften it and just get you going. And one of the things I always say, when you pair, and a fourth tool you can use, and you can pair it while you watch, is look at the time. When you started moving, you actually begin to set a timer. Not for like 3 hours, not for a whole task, just simply 40 minutes, 30 minutes. See, ask yourself, what can be done in this next 20, 30, 40 minutes, hour. That's it. Because the hardest part is really finishing. The hardest part isn't finishing, it's really getting started. And once the start happens, something just shifts. Clarity increases, confidence rises, momentum, you feel accomplished. Just like starting something, you feel so accomplished because that movement created the motivation, not the other way around. Not you got motivated and created the movement. No, the movement created the motivation. And I think a lot of times we're waiting for the motivation to come, and it's not. It's the movement. The movement has to come. Just simply the movement. And I want to make sure we get the bigger lesson of what someone has learned. I've learned to navigate funk, understands this, and even somebody else, you understand this, that you don't need to feel ready to move. You just need to move a little. Funk doesn't disappear because you waited it out. It loosens its grip when action interrupts it. Even the smallest action counts. The smallest things. I remember one day I was like, I'm in the process of cleaning a room in the house. One of the first things I said was like, let me move this big plant into the living room. And it's like, oh, I just feel like a weight lifted already. Something just simply as that. And another big thing is, I forgot what book it is. It's a productivity book. And it said by simply making your bed every day. Because somehow when you make your bed every day, you feel accomplished. So we're going to feel accomplished. It's like just small steps. So if today, in this moment you feel heavy, you feel slow, you feel off, this is your reminder to 1, phone a friend, 2, talk to God honestly, give it to him, like pour it out, 3, turn on some background music, and 4, set a timer. Just start small. Movement doesn't require perfection. It requires permission. You gave yourself permission to do the task. You gave yourself permission to get out this funk. You gave yourself permission to move forward. That's simply it. You gave yourself permission. I want you to comment below and answer this. What's one thing that helps you move when you are in a funk? What's that one thing that helps you move? It helps you move when you're in a funk. Like, your answer does not have to be exactly what someone else needs. Your answer has to be perfect. It might be exactly what someone else needs today. This is day 21 of August. We are growing together. We're continuing growing. As always, until next time, remember that pharmacy is only if you are. Now go be great, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.